Hey lovely people, how to support your adrenals. This is something I've been asked about quite a bit recently. It seems to be coming up a lot, so we'll have a little chat about it. Just a quick bit about it is most people in this day and age are actually walking around with adrenal fatigue. That's when you've been stressed, even at a low level for a long period of time. You're tired a lot. Even when you sleep, you don't feel particularly energized. Your digestive system might not be working quite as it should. Maybe your hormones are a bit upset, and you're not maybe detoxing as well as you should. Your immune system's a bit impaired. Basically, it triggers the nervous system, which then draws on energy from other systems of the body and causes other problems. So most people are wandering around with adrenal fatigue, even at a low level, in this day and age, especially if you're a chronic overthinker like myself, like I was. And what happens is if you do this for a long period of time, then if you get something like glandular fever, a stomach bug, have a trauma, that sort of thing, it can, not always, but it can evolve into chronic fatigue syndrome. So it's something I'm quite passionate about, and it's something I talk to most of my clients about because it's something that a lot of people have a problem with. So the ways, two main ways to support the adrenals without getting into supplements and things like that are reducing your stress levels. So if you know that you're a chronic overthinker, or that you're in a stressful position in your place in your life, then trying to reduce that stress by using like tapping, EFT, meditation, journaling, getting outside in nature more, whatever helps reduce your stress that isn't kind of drugs, alcohol, shopping, gambling, related things that actually can end up causing us more stress, then that's really good for you. And the second way to help the adrenals is through diet. Anything that spikes our blood sugar levels, so things that are high on the GI index, which you can look up online, are going to stress your adrenals. So if you're already in a stress place and then you start putting in bad food, then that makes the adrenals even more stressed. So just a quick list from the top of my head of things that stress the adrenals. Like I said, it's anything that spikes blood sugar, and that can include caffeine is a really bad thing for the adrenals. Even green tea is quite high in caffeine, so if you are stressed, then reduce the caffeine substantially if you can't cut it out altogether. Alcohol, white carbs spike the adrenals. Or spike the blood sugar, should I say. So that's white potato, white rice, white flours, white bread, that sort of thing. So try to have brown versions instead that actually are slow releasing and support the adrenals instead. So sweet potato, even though it says it's sweet, is actually slow releasing. Brown rice, quinoa, those sorts of things. Wild rice, even red rice. And then even if you're in a really stressed place, then even high sugar fruits are going to be spiking the blood sugars as well. So that's mango, papaya, pineapple, grapes, banana, that sort of thing. So you want to be having slow releasing brown carbs, lots of vegetables, things like berries and stuff are really good, even the occasional apple and pear and that sort of thing. And then avoid the caffeine, avoid the processed sugars altogether, and avoid any kind of alcohol and other stimulants, Pro Plus and things like that are really bad. So you might feel like you can't survive because you're so tired all the time without your caffeine and your Pro Plus and your and sugar and stuff like that. But actually, once you stop taking those in, you'll start to feel much better because your blood sugars will stabilise, and your adrenals will be much happier. So it's like I said, you might feel that you think you feel better on those sorts of things, but you're actually borrowing energy from the future. So you're borrowing energy when you have caffeine or processed sugars or something, because you don't have that energy at the moment, but you've all of a sudden found it. So you've borrowed energy, so you know you have to give that back at some point. So that's why we quite often crash or end up spending, you know, half a day in bed, or you know, just feeling even more tired as the time goes on. So to really try to consider cutting out those sorts of foods and drinks and things. Stop borrowing from the future, stabilize your blood sugar levels, and you'll have much happier and healthier adrenals as well. And then your energy will stabilize, and your mood and your clarity, your focus, everything. So that's my little take on supporting your adrenals. If you have any questions, feel free to pop them in the box below. Speak to you soon. Bye.